And we back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy Daz, and it's my journal where I spit some shit that's gonna be motivating, inspiring, or it might be something that you just need to hear. With all that being said, I'm just giving you a game that I'm learning on an everyday basis. Today, what I want to get into is you gotta challenge your own thoughts. I'm gonna say that one more time. You gotta challenge your own thoughts. A lot of times, like when we start thinking about our days or thinking about stuff that we want to do, our brain will like try to give us every negative reason for why we shouldn't do it. It'll give us every negative reason for why we shouldn't do it. And we gotta stop looking at it like that. We gotta start, you know what I'm saying, you know what? Just stop in our brain. Whenever it gives us a negative thought about anything that we wanna do, or give us a negative thought about anything, about the future, about anything, you stop it, you ask yourself, what if it do go right? Like just ask yourself, what if it do go right? And start listing out the things that could possibly go right. That's one habit I started taking upon myself. Like, just start, every time I'm catching myself in a bad rut, first thing I ask myself is, why am I in a bad feeling? Why do I feel bad? Right? I ask myself, why do I feel bad? And then after I ask myself, why do I feel bad? I ask myself, like, is this something that can be fixed? Or, like, is this something that do I really need to be scared of? And 9 out of 10, it'd be no. It just be our mind. It always try to give us the worst case scenarios to look at things so we could be comfortable. Like that leads me to that next point. Our mind love to be comfortable. So every time we climb into a new level, our mind will like try to like show us fear or breathing. Like our mind will tell us like negative things, so we'll start catching anxiety because it wants us to be comfortable. Let me explain that. Our mind, it love comfortability. It love like patterns. It love what it knows, right? So if you trying something new and you climbing new levels and you going to new heights, it's scary to the mind because it's new things you doing. You doing uncovered things. So now your mind try to do this thing where it will like try to like low-key sabotage you. It will low-key try to sabotage you because it's comfortable what it used to be. If you used to be a slouch and you get up and you start going to the gym, you're going to think, damn, I might never look good. But if you continually keep going to the gym and you just keep going, eventually you're going to gain the body that you're looking for. You're going to gain the body that you're looking for. Our mind love doing this thing where it will breed negative, it will bring up negative thoughts to try to keep us comfortable. Because growth is uncomfortable. It's not like, it's not something that the mind can recognize. So it makes us uncomfortable. And when we uncomfortable, our brain want to bring us back to the comfortability. So that's why a lot of times we sabotage ourselves. Every time we try and do something, we'll sabotage ourselves because our brain want to bring us back to what's comfortable, not what's uncomfortable. And growth is in the uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? 333 as I said that. But growth is in the uncomfortable. So you gotta like train your mind to like learn to be uncomfortable. Learn to be uncomfortable. Like do uncomfortable things. If you say you're going to the gym, go do it. If you say you're gonna go to this event that you know you don't like being around people, but you gotta go to this event because showing your face can make you, be seen by people that you need to be seen by, rub shoulders with. Go out, go do that. Go do things that you know is good for you that make you grow as a person. You get what I'm saying? Our mind love to keep us comfortable. Do not let your mind trick you and keep you comfortable because it want to bring you back to the old you. That's how we sabotage ourselves. So if you on a path right now of doing better and you on that path and it feel like it's like, because trust me, even for me too, it get tough sometimes. It get real tough. Don't let me sit here just because I'm telling y'all and I'm preaching to y'all that it don't get tough on me too. It do get tough on me. But the same thing I'm preaching to y'all is the same thing I'm practicing. I'm telling you that. When the time gets tough, or I think about something negative, I'll be like, what if the positive happened? What if the positive happened? Or I'll sit down and I'll find a way to get my mind back onto the positive track. Instead of self-sabotaging myself, I'll sit in stillness until I can think positive again. And then I get back on a positive track. But I'm doing one thing. I'm learning to do one thing. don't retract. Sometimes you gotta learn to sit still. Sit still until that clear up. Cause sometimes it's just your mind trying to play tricks on you, trying to have you in fear, thinking that, oh, this won't work, that won't work. If you keep going, anything you want in this life is yours. Anything. And I'm learning that. But you know, I'm gonna be the one to prove it too through this YouTube shit. I'm telling y'all, watch. Sooner than later, y'all gonna see me, and I'm gonna be preaching the same thing I'm preaching now. It's a mindset thing. And then third, our brain is, like I was saying in the last one, our brain is made to protect us. So when it feels like we doing something that's uncomfortable to the brain or something that's unknown to the brain, it can't analyze it. We can't predict it. Our brain love predictability. We love being able to predict something. Say for instance, I'm going to go play basketball. I fake can predict how I play. You get what I'm saying? Like, it loves to predict things. So if I'm growing and I'm doing things that's out of the ordinary for myself, like I used to get up and eat snacks. Now I'm getting up and I'm eating healthy. Now I'm getting up and I'm going to the gym. Now I'm getting up and I'm doing things to better my life. That's growth, and that's not something that the brain was recognized but you wasn't doing that before. You wasn't doing that before. So now the brain was used to you eating chips, sleeping in late, doing things that you know, like, that's not good for you. So now, once you step in that uncomfortable zone, if you keep going, eventually that's gonna be your comfortability. Now you grow from there, and that's what I'm learning right now. My base level of comfortability was not where it was before. My comfortability was me drinking, getting up late, going to go party, doing certain things. Now my comfortability is getting things done. That's what makes me happy now. Getting things done, doing things, checking off my daily to-do list. That's what makes me a little bit happier now. Like, you get what I'm saying? Instead of doing all the old things. So with that being said, like, your brain is there to protect you. It love the predictability. It love what it know it can predict. And if you're doing something that's growth, it's unpredictable. So it feel like your brain is like you're rewiring your brain. So your brain gonna feel like it's getting like, you know, like jumbled up for a minute. You get what I'm saying? But just if whenever you feel like that, sit in stillness and ask yourself, is what I'm doing making me grow, or is it hindering me? And if it's making you grow, just sit with it and be like, and think of all the positive things that it could do for you. You get what I'm saying? And then most of the things we fear is not even real. Most of the things we fear is not even real. Like, you ever like was going to go do something and you had this weird fear, like, damn, I don't want to do it, and this happened, I don't want to do that, and this happened, but then you actually do it, and then it's way better than what you actually thought, what you planned out to do. It turned out way better. Yeah, because a lot of times it's our fear that try to hold us back. Our brain will create that fear because it will create negative thoughts, which will lead to that fear, and that fear will have us paralyzed sometimes. So when we having that fear, we gotta sometimes look at it and be like, yo, what am I really fearing right now? If I go do this, what am I fearing right now? What am I fearing? A lot of times it'll be nothing to fear. It just be our brain trying to think about the negative, trying to bring us to the negative, or trying to bring us to a place where it want to be comfortable because it wants you to stay inside. That's where it's comfortable at. It's comfortable home. It's uncomfortable there. It's not. You can't predict what's going to happen outside, or when you leave, or when you go do something. You get what I'm saying? You can't predict the outcome of something. So a lot of times we gotta look at fear and be like, yo, ask yourself, what am I scared of? Like, what is making me feel like I shouldn't do this? And because a lot of time when you ask yourself that, you're gonna look at it and be like, I'm not scared. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like this for no reason. And then you're gonna go. And then that's when you're gonna start realizing that a lot of times the thing that you do fear is the thing that you should go towards. And that's what I'm learning low key, little by little. That's what I'm learning. So with all that being said, y'all, just learn to challenge your own thoughts. A lot of time when we have bad thoughts, we don't stop to actually think and be like, what, like, if you're gonna go do an art project and you thinking to yourself like, it might not come out good. But think about it like, what if it do come out good? Challenge your thoughts. Whenever you have negative thoughts, breathe positive thoughts. Say positive thoughts. Bring in positive thought. Think about all the positive things that could happen. Ask yourself why. Like if your brain trying to go to something bad, be like, okay, but this could happen too. Like something good could happen too. If something bad can happen, something good can happen too. And then that's how you rewire your brain. That's how I'm slowly rewiring my brain to think anything is possible. Because it's really a mindset thing. And I'm learning that now. Like it's 90% mental. And I'm learning that. It's 90% mental. So that's why I'm saying you gotta challenge your thoughts, because a lot of time we have negative thoughts because they want us to be comfortable. They want us to stay comfortable in doing what we used to do, like sitting down, doing the comfortable things, eating comfortable snacks, just staying comfortable, staying complacent with where you are. And you know what I'm saying? So every time we feel like we want to be being comfortable, or our brain trying to bring us into that fear zone, ask yourself, what am I fearing? That's one. Two, a lot of things, take yourself everything that can go right. Say, all right, that can happen, but this could happen. This good could happen. This good could happen. That good could happen. You get what I'm saying? And then third, if you still can't, sometimes just sit still. Do not regress. Do not regress. Sit still. And just think, just literally sit on it. Like just lay on it and think on it. Because sometimes that's all we need. Sometimes we just need to think on things. We just need a quiet place by ourselves to just think. And then eventually, you can start filling your brain back with the positive thoughts and get going. But with all that being said, challenge your thoughts. Ask God for knowledge and wisdom. You know what I mean? And keep going. Let's keep being great, y'all. We're going to keep being great. Keep putting God first and keep striving for our dreams. Don't stop. I'm telling you, I have hard days too, where sometimes my brain feel like it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's against me. You see what I'm saying? Like, but it's like against me. But then I gotta rewire that and bring that back in and let myself know, like, it's me versus my old self, and my old self trying to pull me back, while my new self trying to pull me forward. While I'm right now, I'm just living in the present. So with all that being said, put God first, man. Keep striving. And they know there's better days ahead. Trust in that. We out of here now. Peace.